I had like a spiritual awakening as Sasquatch. It was really crazy. Like, I was like, this is really a deep-seated, like, human experience, but not human at all. Like, the experience was not being not human. One of the things that's so crazy as an actor doing self-healing and work on self is like you have honed the ability to see through other eyes. Because that is the craft. That's how I feel I did it. Like, job well done. If I'm in a character and I'm on stage and I literally am not thinking as Lala, that to me is really the craft that I can do that. And so whenever I discovered that, I really thought like that is it for me. Kind of got in and like settled in and stuff. It was like, as I said, you know, working, I'm like, this is my work mode, I'm not to do this, so I'm here, you know. Michael and Amanda were like, Lala, once you start getting ready for Sash, you're just gonna be that. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Ashley Brake was in there with me, and she was kind of my last anchor that I had.
Wow.
And even Ashley Brake was looking at me like, Lala? And I was like, Sass. That's all I said to her.
Yeah.
I put her hand on my chest and I said, Sass. And she was like, oh my God. Like, my friend is gone, I think. Yeah. I had changed. Everything I was seeing was different. The fire, people sitting around the fire, he was like remembering like the caveman that he saw one time light a spark. And now in 2024, he's seeing like people sitting around like a fire going in chairs. Do you remember the pumpkins?
Yeah.
There were like those pumpkins out front. I remember thinking, no field. Like, why? How? You know, like, and so I grabbed one, like, knew what that was, but like, you know, how did it get there? Where did it come from? Who took it from field? I was having a complete out-of-body experience.
Wow.
I am really sass. That kind of like acceptance of out of the box, acceptance of you want to come and get in a Sasquatch costume in the redwoods and have like a transcendental experience and kind of like fuck around with our group and stuff. Like, that is so rare. And a lot of my work is I'm fulfilling a role. So I'm already given my script, and we've done that some. Lala, I want you to be Dolly and perform this song, right? It's like, but then I'm like, oh, I want to do a quick change from a space cadet into Dolly. That's interesting to me. And also, I made that choice. I'm not going to be Dolly. I'm not going to be an impersonator. I'm going to be Dolly Pardone, which is this almost clown-like slice of her in this moment of her career. So it's like, okay, I'm portraying someone I respect and is a mentor of my life. How is that done? This is how I think it's done for this specific moment in time. And there's just no resistance to that creativity. That is so rare. It really is. Whatever you want to do, that's amazing. If that's what you feel called to do, how can I support it? What do you need? It's like streamlines my creativity. It streamlines my I feel very valued. I feel very worth it. I feel very seen as a magical entity. That's really huge. It's been like a really big part of my last couple of years.
Yeah.
It's like when you get to a place of like accepting yourself, you feel like you've like plateaued. But like if you don't get acceptance of self from others, it's like an empty kind of plateau. I've just never felt empty with Jumpsuit. I've just never felt empty.